Hey, is this thing on? Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know a lot of you came to the channel and joined the community from my 12-week year or the simplified 12-week year system that I created with my tracker and everything. So obviously we love productivity here on this side of the internet. So I figured since you all love the 12-week year so much, I wanted to share another productivity system that is absolutely amazing and that actually works. This one is more specifically focused on your daily tasks. The entire goal is to help you revolutionize the way that you tackle tasks throughout your day on a regular basis. It's called the Daily Trifecta Productivity System, and trust me, if you're anything like me, when I first found out about this system, I was like, where has this been all of my life, and how is this completely changing the way that I get things done throughout the day? So if you never want to look at your daily to-do list the same again and get the most benefit out of it, keep watching and I'm going to get into this new productivity system. It's not new in general, but it's new to me and I figured it may be new to you as well, and it can really be helpful for your everyday life. So first off, what is the Daily Trifecta? Well, it's a productivity system that's designed to help you get the most out of your day and out of your to-do list. And it's actually segmented into 3 simple sections to help you easily track your tasks throughout the day. And those key components are focus, flow, and freedom. So I love it for a few reasons. One, because it works, but also I'm like slightly obsessed with alliteration. So anything that has like the first starting letter, starting sounds, like I just love putting those together because it's easy to remember. Focus, flow, freedom. We can all do that. So first up we have focus, which is all about setting your intentions for the day. What are you going to focus on? So take a few moments in the morning to go ahead and identify your daily priorities. Focus on the most important tasks that absolutely need your attention today, write them down, and commit to tackling them head on. Next up, we've got flow. This is the time where you're actually getting things done. You're immersed in the work and you're continually focused on getting things done on your to-do list. So I like to think of this as like head down, I'm in the work, I'm on my Zoom, I'm fully focused. Something that's really helpful to utilize during your flow state is time blocking. I have a video about time blocking and also a kind of time blocking schedule that I've created. I'll link both of those things for you if you want to check them out. Time blocking is really great because you can look at a full snapshot of what your day is supposed to look like, and then all you have to do is plug and play. So if we're going back to that first step of focus, you've chosen the main things that you want to pay attention to and tackle and take care of throughout the day. Go ahead and add them to your time block schedule, plug them in so that you know I'm dedicating this amount of time to this specific task and I'll be able to get it completed. And the third key component is freedom. This is allowing yourself to have the freedom, the space, and the flexibility to kind of reroute and take breaks as needed. You have to make time to focus on yourself and to also lean into activities that you really enjoy and that support your self-care and giving your brain a little bit of a break from all the work. Remember, productivity, if we want it to be sustainable, it cannot just be about work. It has to be balanced. So while yes, the focus portion and the flow portion are so important, the freedom portion is equally as important because you want to make sure that you have that balance before what you're doing for work or home tasks or anything like responsibility-wise that you have to get done, and also your personal life and the way that you're caring for yourself. So now that we've identified what the Daily Trifecta is, how in the world are you supposed to implement it into your daily life? Well, one of the best ways is to start with implementing this into your morning routine. Morning connects perfectly with that focus piece of the key component because that's when you're setting up your day for success. So start your day off with intention. So whether that is actually doing the time blocking system, mapping everything out, planning, writing your to-do list, or thinking through how you're going to schedule your breaks for the day, make sure that you prioritize it, you include this process in your morning routine so that it's something you do every single day and you'll get into a really good habit. Next up, it is time to batch. So go ahead and group those similar tasks into the kind of same section. So like for me, I know that I have my actual job to do, I have my life coaching job to do, and I have content creation. So sometimes throughout the day, I actually work on all 3 of those different things. And so when I'm batching what I'm gonna do, I put all of my content creation tasks together and get that done at the same time. I put all of my work, career coaching tasks together and get all of those done at the same time, and the same same thing for life coaching, so my day is clearly mapped out, and also it helps that my brain's not jumping from one thing to another, because that is how you forget things, and also how you're not able to give 100% of your focus to specific parts of your life. So segment them out, schedule them out, and you will see the benefit in your everyday life. And freedom. So just like I'm scheduling all the things that I need to do for work, I also need to schedule a time that I'm taking to put back into myself and to rest and to recharge. So I would think about this like when I was a teacher, I would have tutoring sessions. I would give the students a brain break. So let's say our session was for an hour. That's kind of a long time to focus for a child, but it can be a long time to focus for any of us as well. So what I would do is say, okay, we're gonna have 2 15-minute brain breaks blocked in to this like work power hour. So they knew like they would focus on their work for about 20 minutes and then they would get their 15-minute break, and they could choose an activity, whether that was like going for a walk, playing like a quick game with the ball, drawing a picture, singing a song, whatever they like to do to kind of like take that moment for themselves, give their brain a little bit of a rest, and then we get back focused on our work. It worked every single time because they had something to look forward to, and they also knew like, hey, I'm getting more than one break throughout the day. So if I focus really hard and be diligent about my work for this next 20-minute time block, I'm gonna get another 15 minutes of fun. And so it's the same way that it works for ourselves with blocking in that time for freedom into our daily lives. So for adults, it can look like anything really. You could take a quick stretch, go for a quick little walk, practice some mindfulness activities, watch a little bit of TV, scroll on TikTok, whatever it is that helps you feel refreshed, go ahead and take a moment for that. But don't forget to be disciplined, set up how much time you're spending on that brain break time, and then get right back into your workflow. The Daily Trifecta Productivity System can definitely work for you, but there are a few things that you need to keep in mind if you want to be successful and make some progress with this tracking system. The first thing is going to be flexibility. Of course, set up your plan and try your best to kind of implement that and follow through. However, realize that every single day is not going to go as planned. Things do come up. You may have a day where you're not feeling well and you may be a little bit off balance. So give yourself some flexibility and leave some wiggle room in your schedule to be able to adapt and adjust as well. So for example, if you were like, hey, I'm going to use the mornings for like my journaling time, and you put that on your schedule, and mornings just seem to be something that's not working for you to be able to sit down and focus on journaling, try moving it to afternoons or try moving it to evening. Maybe do it while you're having your lunch. Move it around, try different things in order to find a way to make this Daily Trifecta Productivity System work the best for you. And also, as with any new system that you're trying out, it's so important to make sure that you're setting aside time to reflect and also kind of look over everything and see what worked, analyze, and make changes. So again, put this into your day. Make sure you have a small amount of time, like maybe 5 minutes, to focus on review. What went well? What didn't work well? What were some things that were challenging? What were some things that you feel like have been really beneficial? Write all of that down and start to see if you're noticing patterns so that you can increase and enhance your productivity in a way that's natural and organic to you. And finally, rounding it out, if you want the Daily Trifecta Productivity System to work for you, you have to be consistent. You're probably gonna hear me say that a ton of times with any videos about like goal setting, productivity, living your dream life, living your best life, becoming the best version of yourself, because with all of those things, you have to be consistent. Practice, repeated effort, that's what actually makes things work. So don't just say, well, I tried it for a couple of days and it didn't work for me. Did you review? Did you adjust? Did you adapt? Were you flexible? What did your freedom time look like? What was your flow time like? Did you time block? You really got to make sure that you're setting yourself up and going through the process properly and giving yourself enough time to remain consistent. Once you're consistent with this Daily Trifecta system, you're going to see how it impacts your life on a daily basis. And remember, that's just one day. So if each day is better for you, more productive, more successful, then that means each week is gonna be more productive and more successful. Each month is gonna be more productive and more successful. And the year, the way that we kind of like segment everything as kind of how did this year go, is going to look more productive and be more successful. So remember, the 3 F's, it's all about balance, focus, flow, and freedom. Get into this good practice, try out the Daily Trifecta in your life, and let me know what you think. Has it worked for you? Have you done this before? Is this a new concept for you? It was definitely new for me, and I'm like a to-do list girl, but even with that, I'll make like, I think I've shown you guys before the way that I segment like my to-do list for work, my personal to-do, like any notes that I have, but then prioritizing them, looking over and reviewing every morning and kind of setting up that flow time has been so beneficial to make sure that I can get everything done and I'm not getting burned out because I'm also integrating that freedom time into my day. So I hope this was helpful for you all. I hope that you'll get to try out this new productivity system, new as in new to me, hopefully new to you as well, and I hope it's going to be really beneficial for your life. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.